Hi, welcome back to your Heroclix headquarters. So, with the last episode of this Cosmic Clash campaign, we saw Ben Grimm defeated by the Yancey Street gang. So sadly, he's not able to answer the call to go and help Reed Richards out in this next scenario, which means Doom is already going to have the upper hand going into this next one. So, without further ado, let's see what happens next. Alright guys, we're back for scenario number 2 of the Cosmic Clash campaign. Here's the scenario for the next one here. The premise: having failed to deal with the Yancey Street gang in a timely manner, Ben misses the call for help from the Baxter building and doesn't arrive in time to stop Doom's raid. The map is Reed's lab. The setup is the Fantastic Four player begins with Human Torch and the Thing on their 75-point lines, and they also start with a 75-point Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman on their last click, see below. The Doom player starts with a 100-point Dr. Doom on click 9 and 4 Doombots, see below. The rules: out cold. The Fantastic Four player must place their Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman in any of the 2 listed squares, which are basically the middle squares of any of those labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. Just so maybe make that a little bit easier for you guys. Until a friendly character becomes adjacent to them, they cannot be given actions. The Doom player places a Doombot adjacent to each of them during setup, and their other characters into any squares not within 6 squares of an opposing character. Trashed lab during setup, the Doom player may destroy any 6 pieces of blocking terrain, and just arrived. First turn immunity only applies to the Fantastic Four player. And then the Fantastic Four player wins if all opposing characters are KO'd. And the Doom player wins if more than one Fantastic Four character is KO'd. So if I just KO those 2, Doom wins. It seems like you can kind of just snowball your victories if, once you start winning one of these. But we'll see how it turns out. Alright, as for destroying the blocking terrain, also I don't really think that was a big deal. You could destroy 6 squares of blocking terrain, which could be these walls over here or these walls over here. The rest of it's glass, so you can already see through it and shoot through it anyway. So, you do have these random chunks over here where the rules are written for the map if you want to destroy that. Again, I don't really think that's a big deal to worry about. So just in case you guys are unfamiliar, here's just a quick look at Doom's card. He's got a lot of specials and traits, so I'll just leave it there for you guys to pause and check him out. And then he's going to be starting on click number 9 there. So, not too bad. Pretty good. I like this Doom a lot. And I already showed you guys the Thing last time, so we'll just quickly show you what these starter guys can do. And if you guys are interested, I do go super in-depth on all of these figures in my unboxing for the starter set. So go ahead and check that out if you really want to get all my thoughts and opinions on all these guys. Overall, this starter set is pretty awesome, so, especially this Human Torch. This is probably my absolute favorite, except for maybe Dr. Doom, out of this whole thing. This guy is crazy. I mean, the ability to, move through people and do a free penetrating is pretty much... he's always the MVP, the few times I've managed to play him. And, of course, here is the Doombot. They do have a 25-point line, so, they're pretty cool. They got some running shot. They got some precision strike, toughness, shape change, indomitable, 6 range, that Minions of Doom team ability. So if they KO somebody, they can heal Dr. Doom or another friendly character with the team ability, so they're pretty awesome. But without further ado, let's get to the action. So, I also didn't roll last game to see who goes first. I didn't really think Ben Grimm stood a chance against a +6 Brute theme team, but for this one, it might matter. So we got a +5 Latveria team, because all these Doombots have Latveria keyword, and a +4 Fantastic Four. So we'll roll for Doom first. 7 plus 4 would be 11. I'm sorry. He has 5 characters, so he actually gets 12. And then +4 for the Fantastic Four. They only got a 5, so that's a 9. So Dr. Doom is going first. And we're going to, let's see, he's got some sidestep, pulse wave, prop control. The Fantastic Four has the first round immunity, so there's not really much I can do. In fact, I'm just going to pass. Just going to pass straight to Fantastic Four. Alright, so on the Fantastic Four side of things, these guys can't be given actions until a friendly character is adjacent. So what we're going to do, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's start just by moving the thing first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He doesn't ignore hindering, so we'll have to stop. We'll just put him next to Invisible Woman there. Now she can be given an action, though. So we'll try and smack this guy. So we'll try and hit him. Odds aren't good. We're going to need a 9, and he's got shape change. So we'll roll the shape change first, and he gets it. So that's just a token for the Invisible Woman. Now we'll move Human Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just move him through that Doombot, using his trait to do the free penetrating damage to somebody he moved through. And we won't have to deal with making an attack roll on that one. Boom. That's one dead Doombot. Now, Mr. Fantastic has leadership, so he could make an action, but not really anything he can do, so we're just going to leave it at that. So on to Dr. Doom's turn. Let's see here. Sidestep. 2, 3, 4. Can't quite get the pulse wave off. I should have sidestepped him last turn. Oh well. But we'll just sidestep him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll try to make attack on Mr. Fantastic. 10 attack on a 16. Now Mr. Fantastic has shape change, so we'll roll for that. And he gets it. So looks like no attack for Dr. Doom this time. And as a bonus, after you roll that shape change, you get to put a die with that number on Mr. Fantastic's card. And that is the amount of giant reach that he can have. So I got my 5 over here, so remember that he's got a 5 giant reach until you roll for it again. Alright, so then we'll try to have this Doombot take a shot at Invisible Woman. Or on her damage power, she actually has shape change as well. So there's a lot of shape change going on in this game. See if Invisible Woman can get it too. Not this time. Not this lucky. So this Doombot's going to take his shot at her. She's got a 19 defense, so we're going to need a 9 or better. But let's try it. Boom. Oh no! He crit missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No! Dr. Doom is not in range to prob that, so this Doombot's down too. You know, I really thought Doom would have this, but the luck of the dice is not going his way. So we're going to try and running shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here. Oh, you know what? I forgot all about Invisible Woman's free action to choose until your next turn. Opposing characters can't target them unless can't target Invisible Woman unless they begin the turn within 3 squares of her. I probably should have done that. I forgot. Can't remember everything. There's a lot going on here. But I forgot, so we'll just take a shot. And we'll get a crit hit. But I'm also forgetting to roll her shape change again. I'm getting ahead of myself. Shape change, not quite making the shape change. So the Doombot actually crit hit. That's going to finish her off. See, I should have remembered the free action. That's my fault. She would have lived. But now we'll have this other Doombot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite. So we'll try and, I guess, just take a shot over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead, Ben Grimm. Why not? That's definitely going to miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 actions because Dr. Doom does have leadership, so that's all of our actions for the turn. Alright, so things are getting pretty crazy now. Let's see. We'll roll leadership from Mr. Fantastic and not get it. But the thing here, he doesn't ignore hindering terrain, but he can do that power action. If no other friendly characters in place this turn, you can choose an opposing character within 4 squares of a friendly character with a Fantastic 4 keyword. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not close enough for his trait to go off. Oh, well. I guess we can't do that. 1, 2, let's see, 5, half again. No, 1, 2, 3. He's not going to be able to make it over there. Dang thing. You are too slow. Well, let's see. Mr. Fantastic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got a 5-square giant reach. You can see through that window, so he can hit Dr. Doom. So we'll try that. Oh, and that's an 11, which even with just a 9 is going to hit, but we'll prob it from Dr. Doom. And that's only going to be a 6, which is definitely going to miss. So that's it for Mr. Fantastic. Now Human Torch, running shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get quite over there. You know what? We're going to maybe running shot him this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scratch that right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Energy explosion on him, and we'll just double target onto Dr. Doom. Maybe we can hit them both. You know, the smart play would probably put him here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're running shot right here. That way we don't have the hindering in our way. So he's got an 11 attack. Only need a 6 to hit Doom. We'll roll Shape Change on the Doombot. Not get it this time. So 11 attack. Shooting on numbers. That's a 10. That's doubles. That's pretty great. So we already used our prob from Doom. So that energy explosion is going to knock out both Doombots. And that's going to hit Doom for 1 click of damage after his toughness. Not looking so great for Doom right now. But Human Torch is going to take a push damage for that. And the thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just move the thing up here. So hopefully we can get within charge range. Alright, so things are getting super intense now. Dr. Doom just needs to kill one of these guys to win, but the 3 of them just need to KO Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom does get leadership for himself. He's not going to get it. Do I risk shooting at Mr. Fantastic for the win, or do I risk healing with regen? Let's see, 9 on a 16. We only need 7 to hit. We have prob. You know what? I think I'm going to risk it. I think it's what Doom would do. Doom would go for the kill and get the win. So we're going to go for that 9 on the 16. He does have shape change. Hopefully he doesn't get the shape change. No shape change, which is going to change his die on his card to a 3. There we go. So 9 on a 16. Only need a 7 or better to win it for Dr. Doom. And that's going to miss. Only he rolled a 3, but we got prob. Come on. Let's go, Doom. Get another win. Hiya. Oh, that's going to crit hit. You know what? This is a Fantastic Four theme team, so I think just to make it even more interesting, we're going to give Mr. Fantastic an action token to theme team prob it. Just because it's so intense, we got to keep the suspense. Oh no. 6. That's going to miss. That's going to miss by 1, you guys. It's going to double token Dr. Doom. But now all the Fantastic Four are double tokens, so they're all going to have to clear on their turn. There's really nothing they could do. Well, you know what? I take that back. We could roll leadership. If Mr. Fantastic gets this leadership, then Human Torch can potentially kill Dr. Doom. Let's see. No leadership for Mr. Fantastic. Okay, so now it's all on if Dr. Doom can get his leadership roll this turn. Otherwise, I think it's going to go to the Fantastic Four. Let's see. No, so close. He's going to have to clear as regular. So now it's on to the Fantastic Four, and I'm pretty sure they just about got this in the bag. We got hypersonic speed from Human Torch, and with his attack special that gives him poison, that you may use even if moved or placed this turn, in addition to the trait that gives him the free damage just for moving through or adjacent to a character. It's pretty much over. He literally just has to move here. Doesn't even have to make an attack. That's 1 penetrating damage to Doom just for moving through him or adjacent to him. And then we'll activate Poison to do 1 more damage, which is going to KO Dr. Doom. Told you guys Human Torch was the best. Alright, so that's it. I really thought Doom would have that in the bag, but the Fantastic Four managed to pull it off in the end. Which probably would have been even easier if I hadn't forgotten about Invisible Woman's thing where she can become basically non-targetable, but it didn't seem to matter. We still won it, so can't wait to see the next scenario. Alright, you guys, so I made one little mistake. Technically, this is a window, which is a wall, so, you know, blocking terrain for movement purposes, at least. So technically they weren't adjacent here, but he had more than enough movement to actually go around through here and do everything that I did. Just, you know, pay attention, I guess, to the windows. I kind of forgot that was there. You can shoot through it, so I was making attacks through it, so I kind of forgot. But yeah, still technically legal, still technically killed Dr. Doom, just had to go around that way. Wow, well that was actually pretty exciting. I did not think that the Fantastic Four were going to manage a win on Dr. Doom like that, but you know, the Human Torch, like I said, is always my MVP when I play this Fantastic Four team, and he KO'd almost all of Dr. Doom's forces by himself, except for the one that crit missed and killed itself, but he KO'd the whole thing by himself, so definitely MVP Johnny Storm right there. But this one was super fun. I was really surprised to actually see Dr. Doom get beaten in that one. But that's going to do it for this episode, so make sure you leave a like for me if you like this video. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the scenario so far, and if you'd like me to play out the Justice League starter set campaign as well. And don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters signing off.